All-Stars versus Small-Town Heroes, Car Warriors. Wednesday night at 9 Eastern on Speed.
Hi, I'm Tommy Kendall, and welcome to Test Drive. When we heard about Ford's torture test, we were kind of like, yeah, been there, done that, until we saw the footage. And we said, this is so insane, so brutal, we have got to put this on the show. Our first guest, the guy who can tell us a lot about this automotive mayhem. He is the program manager for the EcoBoost, Jim Mazachowski.
Well, thank you for having me.
Welcome. Now, what was the torture test?
The torture test was a series of 5 tests we did in a row in sequence on the same engine, and we've never done that before. So the first thing we did is we took a normal engine right out of the Cleveland engine plant, 44.8 AA, and we sent it up to our Dearborn facility, and we put equivalent of 150,000 miles that a customer would put on the engine. What we did after that was we took the engine down to our Kansas City assembly plant, we installed it in an F-150, and then we drove it 1,900 miles over the Rocky Mountain National Park and into the forests of the Pacific Northwest.
This machine here is designed to do a heavy workload just because of the lift point on the machine, the tires it runs, and the fact that it's got a low RPM, high torque diesel motor. We got 22 logs, 110,000 pounds in total. We're gonna pull them about a quarter mile, put them on a truck, send them to the mill. We don't get paid till the truck gets there.
We'll do it, but I think you guys are crazy.
Action, Mike.
This is Homestead Speedway, the site of some of NASCAR's epic battles, but its toughest battle, perhaps, was one that was solitary. What did you do here and what were you testing?
What we did here at Homestead was we wanted to show the trailer towing capability of the engine and the vehicle. So we did 24 hours of NASCAR test track. So we put 2 sprint cars behind a trailer, 11,300 pounds, and we ran it wide open throttle for 24 hours.
Do you ever feel bad for that engine?
You know what, it's called a torture test, and that's what we did. We really set out to torture it, and it did really, really well.
Truck's still running good, all your temperatures look great. When you come in, we'll get a time check, you check the wear.
We have left Florida, traveled all the way across the country to Wickenburg, Arizona to meet our next guest. He's been racing off-road since 1984, but in 2010, he won his class at the Baja 1000, driving a Ford F-150 with EcoBoost. Mike McCarthy, welcome to Test Drive.
Tommy, welcome to our shop.
Now, you were the last stop for engine 44.8 AA on the torture test. It had upwards of 160,000 miles at that point.
Right.
What did you think when they said this is what we're going to do?
When they asked us if we would do it, we thought, well, it's crazy because you always start a race like the Baja 1000 with all new drivetrain, new motor, new trans, new rear end, everything's brand new on the truck. By the time you start and finish that race, if you finish, everything is worn out.
Feel pressure racing this with 44.8 AA in the car?
Never until we were 52 miles from the finish at pit 19. Then the pressure was on. The fog had rolled in. We couldn't see in front of the truck 2 feet. We knew we had silt to get through. We knew we only had 52 miles to go leaving that pit. The pressure was on.